Hello, Darthvegan here, back with another episode of Kerbal Space Program. Last episode we got a few extra Kerbinauts from doing some rescue missions, and we were able to get a couple of extra contracts completed. We do now have a few other contracts here for some more rescues, which I would like to do. This one looks like it's worth a lot of money. Oh my gosh, 5 tourists though. Wow, how are we gonna do that? Fly by the moon, orbit around the moon. I don't know how I want to do 5, but I'm gonna take it. I think we can do it. I would like to rescue these other 2 guys, but I still already have one guy to rescue, and I wish I could see where they are before I accept it. Alright, so let's go to research and development, and we are going to take heavy rocketry there to get these bigger engines. I do want to get these little engines as well for satellites, but I will use Terrier engines for my first couple satellites probably. Some landing would probably be nice. I do have MacLeod installed, so I could put this in, but I'm holding off because I don't want to become dependent on it. I would like these thrusters. Again, would be great for they would be great for our satellites, but not strictly necessary. A docking port, I will need that eventually as well, but I think we're going to go with the landing. And we'll get a nice, some nice landing struts here. There we go. Alright. That's all my signs. Right? Yep. And these I can't do. I think it takes maybe an advance in my research and development here. I can collect surface samples. Ooh, for 450,000 though. Yikes. Unlimited active Kerbals. Okay. Unlimited contracts. Unknown object tracking. Unlimited parts and custom groups. Cool. Okay. I can launch bigger planes and unlimited weight. Okay, so we're going to go in here we're going to do something completely different for this moonshot, because it's not only going to be moonshot, it's also going to be a tourism. So we're going to call this the DVS Moon Tours Mark 1. Moon Tours Lander Mark 1, because it will have a lander as well. Alright, so let's start off with this guy. Communication, we're just going to put our normal little Communitron on there. Don't want like that though. Can we put it on snap? Here we go. And then we're going to put on the parachute MK16, just like so. Alright. And we will need a heat shield for this thing. It's like so. Okay. Now, the lander. This thing is going to land on the moon. And in order to do so, ooh, got my nice fairings now. That's awesome. Okay. In order to land on the moon, we're going to need some fuel. So let's get these M200s or M400s. I think I'm going to do M400s. And we'll pop that on there like so. And put them on there just like that. And some nice aerodynamics. Alright, this should be plenty of fuel for my terrier to pop us down. Maybe it's too heavy. I don't know. Maybe we should just do 2 of these. 2 should be plenty, right? Surely. Surely that'll be plenty. Let's go ahead and pop them down just a little bit. Yeah. There we go. Move them down just a little. I'm being a little bit finicky. I normally am not this finicky. I'm kind of doing it for the benefit of you guys, because I know how I trigger your OCD. I'm offset them down just a little bit, and then we'll put the landing gear on. I bought these nicer landing struts. We want 4 of them. And probably have to do just 2. Yeah, let's do 2 like this. And then 2 of them just like this. Okay, is that even? I think so. Retract them and shield them. Retract them and shield them. Okay. So this is our lander. And it will also have to get us back into Kerbin's orbit. Oops. Ah! No, I don't want that. Oh, what happened? Got a weird texture. Okay, let's get the tool here. Part to offset. We're gonna offset them just a little bit into the ship. Just a little bit. Nope, too much. There we go. We'll get some structural integrity here. Just... how do I do that? Why am I making so many click errors here? Just like that. Alright. Retract, shield. Retract, shield. Okay. And we will need some electric power. Electricity. Let's pop this up. Put a nice little battery on top. And some photovoltaic panels. Alright. Is it putting one on the inside of that? I don't know what it's doing. So let's just put it on single here. Alright. There we go. Just like so. Alright. And now we also need one here. And here. And here and here. Okay. And this should make it pretty good for electric power. Okay. Now, this is our lander. I'm tempted to throw a couple more fuel tanks in there. Maybe on the bottom of this. Like so. How much delta V is that? 3940? That's more than enough, I'm sure. 3860. That's plenty. That's plenty. Okay. So this is our moon lander. It's got 3680 delta V, which means I should be able to land and everything with that. Alright. So next we need a Protodyne Octo. And what this is going to be doing is an autopilot that will fly our tourists back to Kerbin. Yes, yes indeed. You will be flying us back to Kerbin. Alright, so put him there. And next we will need communications. And I may put on these high gains just so we're sure that he has enough communication with home. I might put them somewhere else though. And we'll see. Alright, and let's see. I think we'll be enough with the Communitron. Put 2 on there because it looks cool. And then we'll put on an adapter. No, structural. Like so. I don't need an adapter. Let's just put it on there. The hitchhiker pod. There we go. We'll put a fairing around it and hope that that works. Okay. So he will need power as well. And batteries. So we could put a couple batteries right here, could we? Did that work? It didn't attach, did it? Could put, what about this one? Could put some of these batteries on there. Heck yeah. There we go. Put those batteries. This is crazy. And look how asymmetrical it is. Okay. Let's put that there. Put this there. Put this there. And put this there. That's almost symmetrical. This back one could use some help. There we go. Alright. So that should be their battery charge for that. Alright. Did I put a decoupler on here for this? I did not. So we're going to need a separator rather. Do we have a separator? Yeah. Stack separator. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. There we go. Now, we've got this to separate that. Need parachutes. Need a couple of parachutes. We'll rotate that around like so. Oops. Dual parachutes, please. Okay. We will need a heat shield for this monster. Big one. Okay. And now we will need another decoupler for this thing. And some engines and fuel to get this whole monstrosity up into space. Alright, so this is what we're returning home with. It's got parachutes, it's got communication, it's got electricity, no electricity making. So let's put these on here. Can we dual this one? Heck yeah. Alright, and we'll dual this one. Looks pretty close. Yeah, and then we'll do one more. And we'll dual it. Just like so. Alright, cool. I'll put one in the back. Not dual. Here, just to round it out a little bit. And there won't be in the front because of the hatch. Okay. So there's that. Now, to get this thing into space, we first will need a stage for this big mama jamma here to fly basically to the moon. And we'll put the skipper, no, the poodle, on him. Just like so. Okay, so this will be taking them to the moon. And now we need to put another decoupler. No. And we need to get this thing off Kerbin. Right, so we need lots and lots of fuel for this big old heavy sucker. It's 51 tons right now. Let's put, is that too much? Or is that enough? I should probably be asking. Let's put the skipper on there. Alright. Our mass is 90 tons. What's our thrust to weight ratio for this bad boy? Okay. Oof. Not nearly enough thrust. We need to get her over 1 for sure. Okay. So, so we're gonna need some additional couplers on the side, which I knew I would need anyway. Probably need these big ones. Let's zoom out so we can maybe zoom out so we can match the lander with the boosters here. Okay. Let's put those on there, and we'll do these big guys here. Just like so. And let's move it up just a hair. Nope. Use this to move it up. Just like so. And skippers. That. Alright. You mean that didn't help us at all. Because we added the same amount of mass and then the same amount of thrust. No additional thrust for our mass that we added. So that's not going to work. Alright, so what we need to do is add more thrust than mass. So let's put on, let's go back to the couplers. Let's go ahead and do that again. We'll make them lower. We'll put on a couple of smallers with skippers. Alright, thrust is getting better. And let's add this together. That's much better. Maybe yeah, I should have done that. Alright. Let's put in a couple more of these tanks. Oh yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do this, but what we're also gonna do is add on some boosters. No, not down, not in, just down. Down. Why? Why must you go in? Down. Okay. Hopefully that still works like I expect it to. I have no idea. Alright. Alright, so those decouple that. That decouples that. Alright. Actually, I don't know if I want that engine to... Yeah, I do want that to burn. Okay. So we will need these to go to this, like so. And then we will need some structural integrity things here in a second. Aerodynamics. Nope, I need big cones. Alright, and now we're also going to put on some fins. On this bad boy. We'll put them on the outsides of that. And we'll put them on this guy here. It's a little off center. Here we go. A little higher. There we go. Alright, and then I'm going to put some boosters on these guys as well. Let's do regular radial decouplers. Okay. And like so. Is this gonna work? I don't know. Don't know if it will or not. Oops. Let's move this guy down just a little. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay. These guys and these guys and these guys all need to be together. Down here. Okay. Then these will detach. These will detach. All at the same time. Where's my other? Those guys. Okay. So it needs to go down here. These need to go up here. There we go. Now we're talking. Will this take us into space and not blow up? I don't know. We're gonna give her the old college try. We are. Heck yeah, we are. Okay. Let's get some structural integrity going here with these guys. These boosters can go to there, and then to there. These kickback boosters can go here, and then these guys can go there. Alright, same for these guys. Oh, they've got them on there, but it's not working here. Why not? What about from the top? May have to just go single. Like that. There we go. And to you, my friend. No. You go here. And you go there. Come on, man. Work with me. Alright. And then we'll also put some down here. Like so. There we go. Alright. Is that good enough? I don't know. Should I put one more here? To there? Yeah. Okay. Is that going to get us up there? I think it will. Can we put a little fairing on this? Ah. Do I need a fairing? I'm gonna have to take it apart to put the fairing on there as the thing. No fairings. Okay. Let's save it. Let's check our stuff here. Alright. All engines boost at once. And then detach the boosters all at once. Detach the side boosters. Launch this engine. Then this decouples that from there. But I won't need to do that stage. I'll need to do this stage next. Alright, so let's put that there. Oops. There we go. And then, yeah, that goes there. Okay, I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's get our tourists in here. Oh, I gotta find out which tourists. Which tourists are going to the moon? Joring. Don't want him. 2 tourists safely to their destination. Fly by the moon. Fly by the moon. So Johnson, Chrisfield, and Kaylock. Okay, that's them. Let's do this. Oh, it's too heavy. Oh. No. Do we have the money to upgrade our landing pad? 282,000? Yeah. Okay. Very good. Now we can launch it. Oh, I'm nervous. Oh, I'm nervous. I should be nervous. This is crazy. This is crazy rocket right here. Oh, I didn't put any supports on there. I guess didn't really need it. It's pretty stable. I don't know. Let's try it. Ready? 3, 2, 1, launch. Hopefully it all stays intact up here without a fairing. Kind of lazy of me to not put a fairing on there, but that's how I roll. We're going to tip her, but just barely. We're going to tip her, but just barely. I want this baby's got enough oomph to get us out of the freaking atmo. To tell you the truth, she's heavy. It's a heavy baby. Oh man. She's rising. She's getting us there. Those boosters lasted us a long time. That's good. Let's drop them. Alright. See if she can get us out into orbit here. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Not too aggressive. Let's take a look at our apoapsis. How we doing? Alright. We're good there. Look, almost perfect 90. Look at that. Alright. Let's go ahead and get up to our orbit. And we'll orbit Kerbin. And then we will just going up into the orbit. Don't want to get too slow. Alright, let's go ahead and boost her up. Okay. Stay on 90 degrees, please. Uh-oh. Check those two guys. Bye-bye. Beautiful. We're growing. Growing our orbit. Let's go ahead and start heading towards the... There we go. Let's see if we can get this poppy into orbit here. Big monster. She's handling surprisingly well. Especially considering I didn't put any additional reaction wheels or anything on it. Alright. Maybe I should wait until we get a little further up before I go up. Okay. There we go. Spread that old orbit out. We used a ton of fuel just to get into orbit, I know that. It's a heavy rocket. How much Delta V do I got left? Still got 1800 in this one. Alright. Unfortunately, it's using Delta V from these tanks. I don't like that. Probably should have put some those things in there. Fuel ducts. I didn't think about that. Okay, well. Live and learn. Hopefully we'll live. Definitely we will learn. Alright. It is taking forever to get this rocket up to speed, man. Tell you what. Not a lot of thrust with this poodle, I'm surprised. Or the skipper, rather. I was thinking it was really going to throw us up into space, but a little disappointed. Little disappointed in the skipper. The skipper has disappointed me. Come on, man. Get us in a freaking orbit. We're really struggling to get our speed up, even out in space. It's the big ship may not be the way to go. I was thinking go big fuel tanks, big engines, and be in good shape, but we have to really burn up the fuel just trying to get into orbit. I think my thrust to weight ratio is just not high enough. That's the problem. Just way too heavy for the amount of engines I had on it. Alright, we're peeking out around the surface here. There we go. Won't be a circular orbit. There we go. And stop. Okay. We have got an orbit over Kerbin. Alright, we've got some parameters complete. Suborbital. Yeah, okay. And now for our trip to the moon. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to plan our maneuver to blast off to the moon and have an encounter. And set this as the target. Alright. Let's see where we will have an encounter. Let's see. Is our descending only 0.1 degree off? That's not bad. And let's get a little more prograde. Alright. where can we get an encounter? There we go. Alright, so let's adjust this so we get a little nice little periapsis. There we go. About 53,000, that'll be good. Okay. So let's warp to our next maneuver. Probably a prograde warp. If I can, I would like to drop my stage when I get to in orbit with the moon here, so that it will just crash into the moon. Don't know if I have 876. I don't have 876 left, so that's unfortunate. So probably we won't be able to utilize that, and we'll have some space junk floating around, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Okay, let's go ahead and get into position, please. 1 minute burn. I should have been starting it already. Let's go ahead and get started. There we go. Let's go ahead and blast here. There we go. I'm going to stay on this screen until we drop this booster. There we go. And then we will watch this go by here. Alright. Very good. Put us in a nice little trajectory of the moon for a flyby. I didn't put any science on this thing. Oh my god. I'm such an idiot. Like no science at all. Even on the lander. Our first time on the moon, we're not going to get any science. Ridiculous. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Well, at least for we'll at least get like crew report and crap like that. But alright, let's go ahead and just burn just a little bit. Let's see if I can get back in the... That's fine. That's fine. We'll just warp up here. Like so. And then we'll set a node up here to change this a little. So we get a periapsis. Just like that. Okay. 25 minutes to that. Okay. Let's get that burn happening. Get ready for it. Okay. Let's go ahead and get in position and do a burn there. Burn that. Don't want to crash into the moon. Now this is going to be tricky because we're going to have to switch between two ships. Alright, let's kill that. And zoom in here. And bingo. Okay. And trajectory with the moon. Looks like we're going to hit the moon. Let's burn just a little more radial. If we can. Don't want to hit the moon. Let's stop. Let's burn a little radial. So we can pop that trajectory out of the moon just slightly. And come on out and play. Periapsis of about 20,000 or so. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. And then add our periapsis. We'll add a maneuver to go retrograde and bring us into an orbit. Alright. So let's warp up to that. It's another 299 delta V. Got plenty. Plenty of delta V left. So we're going to go retrograde. I forgot to dump my mono propellant from my little ship there. Looks like we got plenty of communication still, so that's good. Let's go ahead and go in here. And we'll go ahead and extend our... Oh, I got communitrons, didn't I? Okay, that's good. Alright, so let's go retrograde in preparation for this burn. And get in a little closer. And stop. Okay. Get in the retrograde position. And burn. Let's go and burn all of that delta V up. Get into the nice orbit of the moon. I think I've done a crew report of the moon already. The orbit of the moon. So we'll wait to do the crew report since we have so little science. Oh my gosh, that's ridiculous. So little science that screwed that up. Okay. And stop. We are now in orbit of the moon. Okay. Fly by the moon, plant a flag on the moon. Okay. Very good. Now, we have to separate these two guys. And in order to do that, we have to use this guy here. This next stage. Alright. So, we now have this ship, the lander, and this ship, which is the return trip to the moon. So we're going or to the Kerbin. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go in here, and we are going to plan a return to Kerbin here. So let's go ahead and burn our apoapsis out from the moon. Don't want to go out that way. I'm surprised we're not getting grabbed by Kerbin here. Maybe we are. No, escaping that atmosphere. Let's no. Let's move this around then. This way. There we go. And turn this in. We just want to get a periapsis close to Kerbin as possible. And something like that. Maybe around 50 so that we can burn off some of the speed here. I'll take a 765 delta V. We've got 2,400, so should be fine. So let's get into position for a burn here. And I do not have a reaction wheel on this. That's very good. So no fast maneuvers on this. Node in 49 minutes. Okay. Let's go ahead and warp over here. Yeah. And our other ship should just continue to orbit just fine. we're just going to get this guy in a trajectory to re-encounter the Earth. Kerbin, rather. Alright. And warp to the next maneuver. There we go. Beautiful. And we start our burn in about 30 seconds. And I want to keep that in mind so that we can watch that. Okay. Alright, let's burn this baby. Let's burn this puppy. Got our nice little poodle on here. Nice little poodle. Alright. Putting in a nice little trajectory there. Keep it coming, keep it coming. I'm bringing this periapsis so that it matches that purple one. And gets within Kerbin's atmosphere. And stop. Beautiful. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and get him going on his way. And we will switch back to Jebediah. No nearby ad. Oh, okay, well, that's fine. Switch to Moon Tours Lander. Okay. This could get interesting. We want to land on the light side of the moon. So let's warp around here as our buddy leaves us. Actually, let's slow it down. I want this to be the lander. I'm going to rename this thing here to just the lander. Oops. Okay. And then this guy will be the tour. Rename vessel. You will be the tour's ship. Okay. There we go. Very good. So he's doing that. We're going to go ahead and come in here, and we are going to plan a landing on the moon. So let's come around here. We're going to add a maneuver. And what we're going to do is we're going to burn retrograde here and land and the light side of the moon. You really don't need one of these planners for a moon landing, because you kind of just eyeball it. It's almost as easy to eyeball as it is to do it with the maneuver, but just want to make sure that he's in his trajectory. Yes, he is. Okay. Alright. So, let's look right quick. How come I can't see him anymore? Let's go back to the tracking station. Can he see him? Yeah. He can see him at least. He is on his way. How long did this? 2 hours. Okay. Whew. Scared me. 2 hours to get to the periapsis. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we are going to burn retrograde. We're going to put our gear out, even though we're way up still. We're going to kill all of our forward velocity. Matter of fact, I could just do it here. Just go ahead and kill all of our forward velocity. And then we're going to just fall straight down. Why is this not working? Oh. I haven't initiated my engine yet. Dummy. Okay. I was like, why is nothing happening? Okay. We're going to kill all our forward velocity. Drop straight down. Not the most efficient way to land, but I find it the easiest way to land. And I have trouble with landings, so I have trouble with everything in this game. What are we talking about? Come on. I don't care about this. All I care about is this. Just want to kill my speed here. Just kill all my speed. This should start pointing up. Alright, the retrograde should be on the bottom towards the planet, and prograde should be up towards the sky there. Soon. Soon. Yeah. Let's kill it. Let's go retrograde. Just kill a little bit more speed. There we go. We should have started going down towards the planet. There we go. Now we should start just falling towards the planet. And I'll let myself fall pretty quickly here at first. Because it's just the moon. And we got plenty of thrust. I'll probably do a test burn here in just a second and see how long it will take to burn off that speed, but I wish I could see where the other ship was from here. Surely hadn't been 2 hours yet. Okay. So let's go ahead and speed up time. Maybe a little bit, just a little. Alright, let's go ahead and burn off some of the speed. See how long it takes to burn off the speed. Several seconds. Alright. So let's go ahead and drop down. Let's save it. Just in case we screw this up. Don't want Jebediah to die on his first moon landing, where he brought no science. I mean, it's his fault he didn't bring any science. Not my fault. He didn't say, hey, we need science. Yeah, thanks a lot, Jebediah. Thanks a lot, Jebediah. Burn time. 3 minutes of burning. Got this throttle. Okay. Come on in, moon. Coming into a moon landing. A mooner landing. We're gonna land right in that crater. It's fine with me. Let's keep her around 50 if we can. I want to fall fast, but not too fast. Again, patience is the key. That's the way a lot of it is in Kerbal. Patience. Patience, patience, patience. Alright. Not quite a suicide burn. Don't want to do a suicide burn. That's where you come in as fast as possible and burn at the very last second. We're not going to do that. Got plenty of fuel. Plenty of fuel. Okay. We want to come in around 12 meters per second or lower, I think is the standard for these struts. And we always want to land on the light side of the moon so you can use your shadow to help determine your landing space. Still pretty high, 3,000. I'm just a little leery because I don't know how high the surface of this crater is. So I'm being a little bit cautious. Probably don't normally want to burn fuel on the way down like this, but I've got plenty, so I'm not too worried about it. Not too worried about it. And it looks like we're almost to the surface, so it's a little slanted here, but not too bad. Pretty flat. Pretty flat, really. So we're going to come in nice and easy. Oh yeah, there's my shadow. You can see here. Nice and easy landing. See, 3,000 meters up. So, good thing I had that on there. Don't fall over. There we go. And we've landed on the moon. Whoo! One small step for Kerbals. One giant leap for Kerbal kind. Okay. Here's this guy going. He's still coming in there nice and quick. Okay. Nice and quick. There's Sean's cannery. This is Zoltonic Electronics. I guess those are 2 other rescue missions I've got there. At least they're not this horrible thing. Okay. Alright, we're going to go back to the lander. We got plenty of time for the other thing. And we're going to do our very minimal science that we have. And they're also going to plant our flag. So let's get him doing a crew report. Yes. Well, oh, I can transmit it for 100% there. Do that. Alright. And we'll EVA. And we will turn on our thing. There we go. And we are on the surface of the planet. We can do a nice little jump. Whee! Oh, yeah. Okay, so we are going to plant a flag. Look how excited he is. Oh. Plant our flag. I don't remember the texture on the moon being like this. The winter owls. Let's see. This is moon landing site number 1. Jeb landed here during a moon tour with no difficulty or science experiments. Jeb. Okay, great. So that's all the that's all we do. Let's do an EVA report. We can send it, transmit 100%. Oh, better keep it then. Review report. Okay, we're good. All right. We are going to jump up. Oh, I don't have my RCS on, so we're going to boost up a little bit. And let's grab it and board. And we can take off because we don't have any science. Because we are dummies. Review stored data. Send the science. Boop. Okay, Moon's Midlands. Now we have plenty of fuel. We could actually probably take off and land somewhere else on the moon here. Like in this crater. If we wanted to. Do we want to? Maybe we should, but maybe we should let that happen next time. Let's go ahead and switch over to the tracking station. We'll go ahead and do that since we have plenty of fuel. But we're going to get the tours ship landed this episode here. So let's go ahead and bring up this guy here. We're going to warp up to here. Yeah. What's this? Oh, it's Roni's capsule. It's still in orbit. We're going to have to get rid of that. Okay, we're going to add a maneuver here. We're going to go retrograde. Going to burn in our orbit here. And what's the Apple apps? It's at 95, and this is at 58. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and warp up to that. If we can. And this should actually bring us in pretty close to the atmosphere, so we'll burn off quite a bit of speed just with this re-entry alone here, but we do want to at least get into an orbit of Kerbin. This will burn up the majority of our fuel that we have left. This Probodobodon in particular does not have any true SAS modules. Now some of them you can install have SAS that you can do prograde, retrograde, and all that good stuff. We'll unlock it later. This one in particular does not have that, but the next one we use will. Okay, we are burning retrograde to bring in our orbit. And get us nice and toasty. And a nice orbit of Kerbin. Now I may just bring her in just a little bit more than originally intended, because my pitch gets just like that. Okay. And we'll go ahead and time warp, because yeah, we're already in the atmosphere. We're already in Atmo. So we should start slowing down here pretty soon. Let's go ahead and burn retrograde, just burn out the rest of our fuel. Just like that. Slow us on down. Then we'll turn to the side and we will drop this off. There we go. Love landing on the dark side of the planet for some reason. Love landing on the dark side of the planet. Alright, let's turn, check that. Don't know if that's going to get ejected because I didn't turn first. Let's see if we can turn without gimbals. The gimbling of the engine really assists with turns there. So let's see if we can just turn a little bit, let it get ripped off by the airflow. Go on. Get away from us. Get away from us. I don't want you to explode. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. I did not eject it after all. I thought I did, but apparently I didn't. So now it will burn up harmlessly in the Atmo. Bye-bye. And we will land safely on Kerbin. All of our tourists will be safe and sound. Beautiful. How did you guys enjoy it? The tour. They thought it was lovely. They thought it was lovely. Apparently Clawlock is a woman's name. Alright. Now we know. We know more about Kerbals. This was an easy little trip. I wish I would have taken more science. It's the only thing. Wish I would have taken a science junior and all kinds of experiments. That would have been ideal. Let's drop this thing as soon as we can. That'll slow us down as well. And we'll pop the chutes in just a moment. As soon as we get under 250. There we go. Pop them babies, they'll slow us down. The heat shield will drop away, and we will live to fly again. And that really worked out pretty well. It really did. It worked out quite well. Okay. Why is this not falling away? You would think it would fall away by now. We're still falling at the same speed. Somehow. Even though I have the drag of this. This does not have the drag of that, but who knows. Let's go ahead and speed up time. Don't know why I'm sitting here like this. And shoots open. And the shield falls away, and we drift down to the waters. And Jebediah is still on the moon. And we will address him next episode. And I'll also probably do another tour next episode. Maybe try to rescue somebody else next episode. We'll see. Maybe do a satellite. That's kind of what I want to do next episode. I want to put in a nice little orbital satellite for communications. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Cover the vessel. And should get lots of money. Lots and lots of money. Yeah. Back up to over 1.4 million. And we got a little bit of science from this. Got some science from Jebediah. Got a little bit of fundage come back. Got all our tourists back. And we're in good shape. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, throw me some likes. Leave me some comments. And as always, subscribe to my channel. We'll go through these right quick. See what all we got. Orbiting around the moon. Explore the moon. Okay. Explore the moon. Recent accomplishments. Plant a flag on the moon. Ferry 2 tourists. Okay, yeah, look at all this good stuff. Lots of good stuff there. Alright, see you guys next time. Bye.